What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bill Bronze and Dragons. I'm your host, Bill Bronze DaoLockStone. So today we're having another battle report for my Molebron DaoLockStone build that I recently entered into a Westmarch server called the Forged Concordance. And I have to say, I am really loving this server, having a lot of fun with it, a lot of fun with the rules. It's quite big, it's very active, it's been around for like a year and a half. So if you want to join me there, I heartily recommend it. The link for the server will be in the video description below. In any case, I had my second adventure earlier today called a Cask of Memories, run by DM Gramoth, who I thought did a great job. Great descriptions, very immersive, brisk pace of play, didn't get any rules wrong. So high marks. I've had 2 good DMs so far. And this time I was in the guild hall, hanging around the job board looking for another gig. And this time I was approached by Finn, a human fighter who was looking to put a team together. And I was like, the job doesn't involve being on a boat and swimming underwater to fight sea creatures, does it? He's like, nope, looks like some kobolds are harassing a tavern about a day's northwest travel from here. And I was like, I am in! So we rounded out the team by adding Jules on, a hobgoblin scribes wizard, who is quite a colorful character, Eric Thistletop, a Mark of Healing halfling, who was a cleric/wizard, and Volk, a Kalashtar moon druid. So the team head out for the Leaky Loaf Inn. And it was about a day's travel, but we took a shortcut through a forest, and it was a little bit more dangerous than the road, but we were expertly guided by our moon druid Volk. And so we arrived in very brisk time, and were introduced to Loaf and his wife Leaky. And so they were telling us the deal. Leaky was a retired adventurer and was using the stake that she'd earned to open this tavern. And they were having a problem with local kobolds, who hadn't really been an issue up until recently, but they've been kind of conducting raids and stealing things and vandalizing the building with graffiti, and they really wanted us to put a stop to it. So we investigated the building and the graffiti, didn't really learn much, went back inside to talk to Leaky because she had said that she had actually tracked the kobolds to their lair, a cave that they were operating from. And so we were getting the details, and in the meantime, Loaf had gone outside to, do some inn stuff, tavern stuff, and we heard a commotion. And we rushed outside, and it turns out we were under attack by 4 cockatrices. And so a harried battle ensued. Volk and Finn kind of took point, and Volk took direwolf form and blocked the door, and I was able to use my repelling blast to free up Eric, and then he managed to retreat and cast Bless on everybody. So a really nice battle, good teamwork, and we were basically in control the whole time and finished them. And it turns out that Loaf had gotten petrified by these cockatrices, and the ensuing investigation revealed that there were kobold tracks, and it seems like they had stuffed this shed with 4 cockatrices, and then when Loaf opened it, they just all swarmed him, and this was pretty egregious, right? A bold crime. So we made the decision to execute the kobolds. They're trying to kill our clients, and we can't have that. So we set out with one warning from Leaky that we were going to have to pass a waterfall, and that she thought that the pool was really weird and she had noticed some shenanigans when she was by there, so we might want to avoid that. And we're like, yeah, fine, no problem, that makes sense. And when we got there, we did avoid that pool and ended up climbing a cliff and progressing towards the hideout of the kobolds. And as we were in progress, a winged kobold appeared and tried to parley with us, saying that if we were to travel any further and press on, that they were going to be forced to attack us. And this hesitancy wasn't lost on us, so we decided to engage in dialogue and find out, why are you, so hesitant to kill us, and why are you being so cool about, not ambushing us and actually coming out to talk? And so they explained that they weren't really all that keen on attacking the inn, but they were being ordered to do so by their big boss man, an ogre that had a couple months ago kind of started hooking up with this band and started pushing them around and had kidnapped their youngling eggs and was threatening their children if they didn't comply. So they felt forced to carry out his wishes, but they weren't really too keen on it. So we talked it out and we told them, look, if you let us pass and, don't harass the inn anymore, we'll kill this ogre for you and free your younglings, and everybody can be happy and get along and live in peace. And they went for it. So they agreed, and we passed without incident, and we closed in on the position of the big boss, the ogre. And so once we got close, I hit the party with a pass without trace, which worked great. We were able to sneak up on him, and we spied him from about 80 feet away across the river as he was eating something and didn't notice us. So we got a surprise round, and we pressed our advantage, and this battle went really well. I rolled really amazing damage, and I smacked him for 17 with one Eldritch Blast, and then I smacked him for 20 with another Eldritch Blast. And in the meantime, a dire wolf had popped out because we disturbed its slumber, and it wasn't too happy about that. So that split our forces up a little bit. And then the ogre charged me because I was smashing him so much. Just waded right into the river, and then chucked a javelin that smacked me in the gut for 11 damage. That didn't feel so wonderful. But I threw up another hex because I lost concentration on the hex that I had cast, and I smashed him for 20 damage, and that was the killing blow. So blew his head right off, and yeah, cut his ears off, and I was going to present that as proof of the kill, but it turns out that the winged kobolds had a tail on us, and so they witnessed the whole encounter, and they realized that we liberated them. And so we did find a chest that was marked as belonging to Leaky and Loaf. And so we debated on what to do with it. Now, my character is neutral evil and really greedy, so I was like, I'm going to pick this lock, and I tried to pick the lock, but I failed. And then another party member who felt the same way I did was about to smash the lock open, but the rest of the party wasn't too cool with that and wanted to return the box to Leaky. My argument being, hey, finders keepers, and we earned this. But it wasn't my call because I wasn't the party leader, and Finn decided to return it to Leaky. And so we went back and let him know that we resolved the issue, and we brought back the box. And inside, this adventure being named A Cask of Memories, turns out there was a flask of really rare whiskey that was from their wedding anniversary, and so had great sentimental value to them, but probably wasn't worth that much to anybody else. But they were so grateful that they threw in a potion of healing as part of the loot. So successful mission. I got 50 gold, and Volk got the potion of healing. 2 more badges, so I'm halfway to 3rd level. And I thought our performance was good. We used Repelling Blast very well in the first battle. That was a pretty nicely tactically sound battle. I was pretty pleased with the way that unfolded, and everything was smooth. And the pass without trace thing was fantastic. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this character, and I look forward to my next adventure with him, and I look forward to giving you the battle report for it. In any case, thank you so much for watching. This has been Bill Bronze and Dragons. I'm your host, Bill Bronze Battlestone. See you next time.